All right, so from here, again, okay, we're just gonna push out, back, push out. Keep your hip or your bum off the ground. Drive into the point where your hip is aligned with your foot. Okay, you don't have to go too high up. As long as you get a nice angle here, then you come back, go on the other side, 8 times each side. Bear in mind, don't keep your hand too far out, okay? I don't want you guys to put too much pressure on your shoulders. Let's go. Okay, now we're back to the paralela, okay? Paralela, you're gonna sink into the paralela, drop, queda de rim one side, back to the paralela, queda de rim the other side. Bear in mind, once you get your elbow on the position, you push back up. I don't want the head or shoulder or knee on the ground. Okay? The main thing is you keep on the weight on your paralela. Let's go. All right, so now where you are, okay? Fita, menos compass, 1, fita, menos compass, the other side. Just keep transferring, okay? Make sure that you get a nice stretch on your back leg and push your hip width to the direction where you are facing at. Let's go. You guys gonna do, so you are here, right? On one side, notice that I bring my whole weight on this side, leaving the other leg kind of like free or light. You just get a nice stretch on the back leg. Now, as you are here, okay, as you're driving in, I want you guys to switch the weight. You see the leg start to turn. I'm gonna place the hand down and I'm gonna get a negative fechada. Boom, over here, okay? So from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reverse the motion. So I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna push my weight up, hand, and then I don't put this hand on the floor. I'm gonna change. 1. As I'm here, look again. 1, then the foot starts to turn, negativa fechada. 2 counts on the negativa fechada, reverse, the hand comes back inside. Outside hand rotates, and then you got the same position of the fita de meia lua de compasso. Okay, what I want you guys to do is to combine both movements together. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more time. Pay attention on the changing of weight, the weight placement, okay? So I'm here, 1, I collapse it now, my legs are already turning. 2, then I back. The moment I come up, then back in. 1, 2, back, position, negativa fechada, drive back inside. So your hands are always on the ground, okay? Let's go. So now, you're gonna use the same negativa fechada, but you're gonna go around into a fita de AU, okay? So just now, the exercise we did is actually a reversal of what we normally do in the roda, okay? So we've been training stuff like we fita meia lua, negativa fechada. From here, we can bring up a meia lua again, okay? So now we bring a reverse of that. We are negativa fechada, hand, the other hand comes inside. So when you place the hand on the ground, you keep it on the ground. Don't remove it in order to get a fita de meia lua. You should be, the position should be just nice, okay? As long as you are compact according to your body size. So don't overstep, don't open up too much your base, your position. Okay, so now, negativa fechada. So you guys are gonna start from paralela. Later we combine everything. But from paralela, you're gonna place one hand down, okay? Look again, you have the hand on the floor. Doesn't matter which side, it's gonna be aligned to your shoulder. Not on the center, not on the outside, okay? My body is here, hand goes down, the other hand's in front of me. I have the hand on the floor, okay? So I'm gonna start on my left, okay? So hand on the floor, on the left side, I'm gonna break in, negativa fechada, right? So now, as I'm here, this hand, I want you guys to keep the hand high, not here, low. Keep the hand high, for two reasons. Blocking, you're defending yourself, and now you have the right position to come up. Okay? So from here, you're going to come up this way. Step, change hand, fita de AU. Okay? Back. Then you back to parallel again. On the other side. One, negativa fechada. Okay? 2 counts here. Breathe, relax, don't have to rush through. Hand goes overhead. 1 feet together. Change, fita de AU. Back, feet together again. For now. Back to the center again. And do both sides. All right? Any questions? If not, just go for it. Let's take another look here. Okay. Let's see. Let me bring down a bit the camera. Let's see if you guys can see. Okay. I'm in the parallel. I don't want hand here. Okay. I don't want you guys to be in here in cocorinha or deep squat. No. A wide parallel. Okay. Knees outside of your shoulders. Inside. Drop on the center here. Right. Right in the, align to your shoulder. 1. Now, your shoulders and knees are aligned together. Same thing on the other side. Can you see my shoulder here? It's aligned to my knees. Hand. A parallel hand. Move. Feet back. You need to open. You need to be able to look in between your hands. Not here. Okay, one more time on the other side. Parallel, hand right in front of me. Drive the knees, negativa fechada, go around, open up, feet back, feet together, and start on the other side. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna give you another tip, and it's actually valid for any sequence of movements that you guys are doing, okay? The position or the placement of hands and feet are gonna play a huge role in the whole thing, okay? How can I say? If you put your foot too far out from your center of gravity, you will have to use more energy, you will be slower, and the capoeira concept will be open, okay? So I'm gonna show again the movement on the side here. So just for you guys to see when I'm going to a fita de AU, okay? So I'm in the parallel here. Hand is on the ground, drive in, negativa fechada. Right? Now when I'm going, I'm not putting my hand too far or this leg as well too far. I'm just gonna here, together. Okay? And now I move in the hand, then I got my fita de AU. Then I come back. So it's small. Let me see on the other side. Okay? Here, changing feet and hand together, but not aligned in a straight line here. Slightly one in front, one in the back, because I need to fit my head inside. I need to take and have the position of the fita de AU already in place, okay? So just keep in mind that don't take too much space to do the rolê after, the half a rolê after the negativa fechada. You don't have much space and you don't need much space for that, okay? Later on, when you guys have to go to the AU, you will have difficulties to come out from there, or AU de cabeça, or AU queda de rim, or anything. So keep it close, keep it compact, all right? So now let's bring up. So from the position where you finish your fita de AU, you're here. I want you guys to drop in front, back to base de ginga. Okay, so from the base de ginga here, I want you guys to change side of ginga, 1, and you're gonna get in the encruzilhada on this side. Then you're gonna have a rolê back to the other side. Okay, so I'm gonna show the sequence so you guys see where I'm coming from. So just now, we start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, base de ginga, back, encruzilhada, half a rolê. Okay, back to ginga again. So now what I want you guys to do is, you're gonna ginga, get an encruzilhada out. 1, back, ginga, ginga, keep it small, smooth, okay? 8 times each side. Later on, we just combine everything piece by piece. Let's go, okay? So base de ginga, we did this a few weeks back, okay? So in base de ginga, you're gonna change base, fita de meio de compasso. So you're here, you're gonna go 1, 2, fita, back. 1, 2, fita, back. That's only one side. So again, base de ginga, 1, 2, fita, come out. 1, 2, fita, come out. Do 10 times one side, switch 10 times on the other side. Let's go. All right. So you are in the roda and you are playing. Doesn't matter a fast game or a slow game. Let's say the person is suffocating you. So in the sense where the person don't allow you to get out, to come out of your defensive mood or like positioning. So you just keep moving. Every time you get out from a movement, it's always a kick there, it's always the person moving around or being offensive. So you have not space to breathe, okay? So we're gonna work with a few variations that we just did. Like we're gonna change position, we're gonna try to get out of the corner that the person put us. And eventually we needed to do something a little bit more offensive. That's why we did the change of base de ginga. So looking at what we did today, we're gonna combine this first part of the class in here, okay? So we're gonna be doing the ginga, okay? I want you guys to drop it on the esquiva and the paralela. Now the hand goes on the ground, okay? So you get into the esquiva, hands on the ground. Now, person kick this side. Before you think of doing something, the person change and kick back on the other side. So let's just imagine that. Okay, one kick come in, another kick come on the other side. So you get inside, now you're gonna drop. Now you esquiva the other side as well, right? So you need space. You're gonna get out, fita de aula, the person move in. So you're gonna go back to your ginga, another kick come in, defensive. Now when you get out from here, base de ginga, I want the change, meu de compasso go up. Okay? So you're doing everything on a moderate speed. Just take your time because we're dropping, we're changing weight placement. So I don't want you guys to fall or miss your step. So again, ginga, get in 1, 2, fita de aula, 3, back to base de ginga. 4, base de ginga, 5, middle de compasso all the way up. All right? Questions? No? Let's give a try for each side. So I'm just gonna talk a little bit more about it on the sense of keeping yourself safe in the roda. Okay, so of course, all the movements, the defensive movements, okay, the word says everything. You're being defensive, you're gonna use not just your technique, but your instinct as well, your common sense. So sense of directions, the direction is important, okay? Where should I move in order to get to this place or that place, or to get out of this situation or that situation, okay? So I want you guys to not just go through the motion blindly, but try your best to visualize the game. Try your best to keep that concept always there. Okay, no matter what sequence you do, what movement you practice, right? So in here, I'm playing with someone super active in front of me, and every time I move, it doesn't matter if I'm moving back or forward, I need to keep my eye on this person, where they are, what they're doing. So it's easier for me to guess, it's easier to keep myself safe, basically. So no panic. The main thing is, let's say that as long as I can see the person, I'm okay. I don't have to rush. I don't have to panic, basically, in the huddle. Okay, or get frustrated, get annoyed, then you can move, you can think, you block. Then you have to do a volta mondo, you have to shake hand, get out of the game, and then breathe and get back, compose yourself again, then get back to it, right? So always have this in mind as you're playing, as you're moving, doesn't matter being defensive or offensive, you always have to have a pit stop or places in the game where you can rest, you can recover, and you're still on the move, you're still in the game, okay? So just keep that in mind. Where you're looking at is important, it's crucial for capoeira, okay? For the next steps, we're gonna do some solo movements. We're gonna improve back exercise a little bit on our bananeira, okay? And then later on, I'm gonna do a quick revision on a few kicks that we did. Without sequence, just the kick itself, we're just gonna do pure repetition on it, okay? So first of all, if you guys need, get a cushion or anything for your head, okay? I want you guys to start from the top if you can, okay? If you're not, then you just drop to the as low as possible to the ground. So from the top, I'm gonna go into my tight part. One, I'm gonna switch, I'm gonna push back up, okay? I'm just gonna go down, 1, 2, and back up. I'm not rushing, but I'm not also taking too long, okay? Just keep it easy to get out, in and out of the movement, 10 times each leg or each side, and then we carry on from there, okay? Let's go. Let's take another look on the exercise. It's quite simple, but what I want you guys to do is don't overcommit in any position of it, okay? So if you place your head on the ground, you try your best to keep your arms active to the point where you're not really collapsing your full weight on your head, okay? You're trying to switch the leg using that momentum to push yourself up at the same time. You are dropping the leg, your upper body is coming up, okay? So it's a little bit of preparation when, not just to get into the movement itself, but normally the movements when we do in the roda, we don't have time to take our time to do it, like to slow down, to get in the position, to place the head there, get the balance. This is why we practice outside, right? So, but if we practice outside, every time we do is we taking such a long time to do it, very slow, getting everything fixed, and then we go to the hard, we're not going to be able to pull it out, okay? So I don't say that is wrong, training slow and getting your balance, not. It's just that sometimes you have to get closer to the reality in time concept, to the harder, okay? So I'm going to show again. So if I'm here, when I'm going to the movement, I'm not going to drop on the floor and trying to balance myself. I'm just going to go in. 1, I touch, 2, I'm out, okay? Head goes on the floor, I'm coming out again. So I'm not getting there, here. I'm not getting here, position, and then I go in, and then I get out. That will be maybe the second stage, when you are okay, pushing yourself out halfway. It's the same thing I did with the queda de rim, okay? Queda de rim, we've been practicing for the past few weeks. We're not dropping here, and then we get up, and then we come back. No, we're just getting half, push yourself up. Get the other half, self up. So if you're in the harder, and let's say you're playing, okay? Armada go in, boom. You want to drop in to the queda de rim, you will be able to get that position right away. Okay, so I hope you guys understand. I don't try to rush you, but I want you guys to commit lesser with the parada de cabeça. Placing your head on the floor, don't stay there too long, just get out right away, okay? Now, from the fita de AU, we're gonna go to this fita de cabeça again, and you're gonna change side to side. We did this before, so now instead of forward, I'm gonna be on my side, I'm gonna drop on the ground, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can go 6, 7, 8, go. 4 is good, get up, do it again from the other side, okay? Remember that, swing your leg to the back, swing the other one to the front, so you have the balance, so you don't fall backwards. So what I want you guys to do, and you can try now, or if you don't achieve 100%, it's okay, practice throughout the week. We have class tomorrow, we have class on Saturday. So I will ask you guys to perform it again. So what I want from this position is simple, okay? So remember that when I'm going for my fita de AU, AU de cabeça, or any of this movement, my weight is not too far out, but also not in line to my foot. So it's always 1 foot or 25 centimeters away from my leg line, the line on the back, okay? So here, once I place my head on the floor, this leg that I'm bending, go backwards, not this side. Go to the back first. Then I switch. So the legs on the back, switch. So by doing this, my leg that is on the top, I'm pulling my weight back. So this leg that is on the ground, a light. I'm not placing my weight on the ground, on this foot on the floor. So I swing my leg back, this leg are coming backwards, then I switch again to the front. So back, so I'm doing this, backwards. You see my hand goes upwards, that's how my leg is going. So by doing this, your back should be straight. Head, shoulders, upper back, lower back, hip are all straight. Then you are able to swing from both sides. So the challenge is to get the foot close to the ground, as close as possible, stop and bring it back up. Do it on the other side without landing the foot on the ground. So that will be your challenge on this. So I'm gonna show again. We go in here. As I get my position, I'm gonna place it, close, on the other side, close, 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 but not touching the ground, okay? So you can go 2 times. First, rest, come back again, try 4 times. And as long as you okay, are comfortable, don't get a stiff neck, please, okay? Just do it slow. You can place something on the ground, a book, I don't know, anything. So you can put the foot on the floor and then you come back up. Next time you take that and try to control the landing. All right, so let's give it a try. Just do a few repetitions if you can. Okay, for those that manage to control the movement, okay, somehow, you can increase the difficulty by going 1, come back, twice, come back and stop in the middle. So fold your knees in the middle, stay there, then you go in again, both sides. So control without collapsing from getting out from the position. Okay, so you stay in the parada de cabeça, legs close, then you open again, close, and keep putting that variation in between. Okay, but if you guys feel in the neck, then you can just get out, don't have to stop in the middle. But as long as you can, carry on from there. You guys, as I said, carry on. Wake up in the morning, you have 2 minutes, even before you brush your teeth, drop 10 nice 10 push-ups, okay? Fita de cabeça, para de cabeça. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get 6 out of that, 8, get up, go on your activities, come back again, do another one, okay? Just try to be consistent, small, bit by bit. Now, let's go do a finisher, okay? I want you guys to don't really think much, just keep moving for now. So what we're gonna do is simple, okay? Every 3 steps, or no, 5 steps of ginga, okay? So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you get here, you're gonna kick 5 times and drop 5 times. Okay, so 1, drop, 2, drop, 3, drop, 4, drop, 5, drop, ginga. And then 5 here again. Go again, drop, kick, drop, okay? 5 times each side, okay? Remember what I said last class, I think, where I was talking about the form of the movements, right? Where I was taking a look on throughout the months that we've been training, and some of you are able to pull it out, train hard and everything, no doubts on that. But because you are so focused on the step itself, or on the variation, or on the concept of it, or whatever, all the things that we need to focus on, the form, okay? Some of the movements are being a little bit not there. So one thing for today is the ginga, okay? So we didn't ginga much, as you guys notice, okay? So from this week until next week, I'm gonna add on more ginga into it, okay? So, base de ginga. Now, some of you, when you're transiting, you're dropping your hands, and then you're getting out on the other side. So you notice that my hand going down, and then I get out on the other side. No, it's straight here, guys. The ginga is still the same. Doesn't matter if I'm ginga, it's small, whatever. My hand is always here, always in front of me. Dropping on the floor, dropping on the side, on the back. Hand always there, okay? So just keep that in mind. All right, guys, muito obrigado. So nice to see you guys, see everyone.